And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away, and on the hill, Joe Ryan. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Two outs, base is empty. Luis Robert now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Falling behind 2-1. And there's the strike. Out towards right center field. Kepler on the move. That is the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Target Field. And on the mound in this one, Lance Lynn. What should we keep an eye on here?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here's Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a pitch. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Donovan Solano. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And that gets down for a base hit. Robert hustles it back in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. Left-hand batter waits. And it goes just foul. Towards first, Sheets. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting fourth.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Carlos Correa.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he's...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. One run is in. Anderson with a relay home, but it's offline. He will score. It's 2-0.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. The 3-1. Lance Lynn, former first-round pick by the Cardinals. He went to Ole Miss. It was drafted in 2008. And, of course, when he was a rookie in 2011, he helped the Cardinals win a World Series. Kepler, the runner at second with one away. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hard hit left side. Anderson to first. That takes care of Buxton. Play made, that ends the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Eloy Jimenez now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Berger. The pitch. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gallo in position. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That is good. The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Here's a 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Gallo in position. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro.
Death throw.
On the ground, right side. Andrews throws to first. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That's off the mark. 2-2.
He might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And he deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And it's through for a hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Gallo stands at first with one out.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Gallo. Throw cut off, now to the plate. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Up the middle, and that one handled. Andrews, jump throw. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're on top 2-0. Top half of the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air out to center. Gallo in position. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Zach Remillard. Out there to center. Gallo in position. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Elvis.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Elvis Andrews. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
(3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. The White Sox lead one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man aboard, and now the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff. He's 0 for 1. And a 1-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Anderson tossed to second. A sensational double play.
Well, they made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Now batting Max Kepler. Doubled his first time up. And the pitch. Hard hit to third. Sends it over to Sheets. That ends the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that one is inside.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-1.
Ball that's outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ryan checks the runner. Anderson dives back. Anderson, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jake Burger.
Now here is Jake Burger. 0 for 1 so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So first and second with 2 outs. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Grandal. That ends the frame. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom 4, and now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
No left fielder, Matt Wallner.
That one ripped, and that's just foul.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Benintendi makes the grab, 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now here is Byron Buxton. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That one fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
This is Willie Castro. Grounded out his first time. The 1-1. That's ripped. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Oh, he throws it away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Castro on second. Gallo at first. 1 gone. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Castro rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across, throw, and it gets away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run. Not in time. He's safe. Now Correa up to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. The pitch. Misses off the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
That's to third. Sends it across to first. That's out number 3. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Twins 5 and the White Sox nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
And another ball.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
This one in the air, center field. Gallo in position. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now, Zach Remillard. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. The wind of the pitch. And downstairs. Two. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now it's filled up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Smash to the left side. Correa over to first. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. A new pitcher in the game, Brian Shaw.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Back here at the ballpark, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Alex Kirilloff. Here's a 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Max Kepler at the plate. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Here's some real power at the plate. Byron Buxton, 1 for 2. Kirilloff at second. Kepler over at first with 1 away. The pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
The 2-1. The throw to first. Inning over. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 5 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back. There's Benintendi to start it off.
The left fielder, number 23.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next pitch is outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Here's a 2-1. Line drive, base hit. Benintendi makes the turn at second. In there safely.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's going to be Eloy Jimenez. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jake Burger.
Now the third baseman, Jake Burger. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Twins 5 and the White Sox nothing. So a lefty out of the pen, Tanner Banks.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And here it comes. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So the lineup flips over at the plate. Carlos Correa, 1 for 3. That one hit to right. Remillard under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ball to strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Then there's one down.
The batter, the first baseman,
Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. Left-hand hitter waits. So now 1-2. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cole Sands appears to be getting loose. Moran getting loose as well. Kicks and deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
So digging in, Zach Remillard. Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. Ripped to short. Goes to third for 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Remillard off of first with 2 away. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. So a man left for the White Sox. It's 5-0.
Seventh inning, stretch.
Back at target field, bottom of the seventh. Now the number 2 hitter, Donovan Solano. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 4th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And next for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Chopped left side. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and that one is off the top of the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And now Matt Wallner. And a swing and a miss. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Now batting,
Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Willie Castro. This one smoked out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Sands. He last pitched 2 days ago. Back to the top of the lineup. Benintendi up here. At the belt and fires. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall. Kepler throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a base hit. Here comes Benintendi around third. He'll score easily. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. That's hard hit on the line. And they take care of Robert for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now the DH, Eloy Jimenez. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Rips that one center field. Gallo calls it in, 2 away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 7 and the White Sox 1. The center fielder, Joey Gallo.
The center fielder.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Gallo.
Good job to fight that one off. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
The catcher,
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. New pitcher for the White Sox, Ronaldo Lopez.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Late with the swing there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Andrews throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
the batter number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. In there at the knees. And that is strike 2. And the righty deals. Smoked on the ground to second. Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down go the Twins in order. And they're on top 7-1. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. The count 2-1. In the air, left field. Wallner settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The 1-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Righty to the plate. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Zach Remillard getting ready to hit. 2 outs. That's a laser base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Elvis Andrus, the next to hit. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.